In a kingdom called Beautiful, I was just a simple village woman with a front row seat to a remarkable love story. In our land, there was a prince named Tunde. He was handsome and strong, known across the kingdom for his bravery and kindness. The people adored him, and it seemed he had everything anyone could wish for. But there was one thing Prince Tunde did not have: true love. That's where this story begins. In our kingdom, there was a woman named Amina. She was beautiful, but not everyone saw it. Amina lived on the edge of the village and was often called an outcast. Her family had fallen on hard times, and the people whispered about her. They said she brought bad luck, though none of it was true. One day, the prince had to travel to our village to see the lands he would one day rule. Everyone was excited, preparing for the prince's visit. The roads were cleaned, and flowers were put out to greet him. But the prince wanted to see the real people, not just the show we put on for him. So, he walked through our village, past the clean roads and the flowers. He saw Amina, sitting by the river, washing clothes. She had a quiet, gentle grace about her. The prince stopped and watched her for a while. To him, she wasn't just an outcast. She was someone special. After that day, the prince came to visit Amina often. He brought her gifts, simple things like fresh fruit or a soft blanket, but Amina didn't understand why he was so interested. She was used to being ignored or looked down upon, not treated with such kindness. As time went on, the prince and Amina became close friends. They talked about their dreams and hopes. Amina found out that Prince Tunde wasn't just a prince, he was a man who cared deeply about people, no matter their status. One day, the prince told Amina that he loved her. He said that he wanted her by his side, not just as his friend, but as his partner. Amina was shocked and scared. She knew what people would say, and she didn't want to bring trouble to the prince. But Tunde was determined. He went to his father, the king, and asked for permission to marry Amina. The king was surprised and hesitant, but Tunde's sincerity convinced him. The king agreed, but only if the people accepted Amina as their future queen. The people were uneasy at first. They had heard the whispers about Amina and had their doubts. But Tunde spoke to them, telling them how Amina had shown him kindness and strength. He reminded them that everyone deserved a chance to be seen for who they really are. Slowly, the people began to see Amina in a new light. They saw how much Prince Tunde loved her and how she made him happy. In the end, they accepted her, and Amina became the queen. The kingdom grew peaceful and prosperous under their rule. The people learned an important lesson: true worth is not about where you come from but about who you are. And as for me, I felt proud to have witnessed such a beautiful love story unfold right before my eyes. After the royal wedding, Prince Tunde and Queen Amina began their reign with a spirit of unity and compassion. Their love story had not only changed their lives but also transformed the kingdom. The people, once skeptical, grew to admire their new queen. Amina's kindness and wisdom won over even the most doubtful hearts. She worked tirelessly to improve the lives of the villagers, listening to their concerns and helping those in need. Under her guidance, the kingdom became a place where every voice was heard and every person mattered. One day, a severe drought hit the kingdom. The once lush fields turned barren, and the river that had once been full now trickled to a mere stream. The people were desperate, and the situation seemed dire. Queen Amina, remembering how the prince had always shown concern for everyone, stepped up with a plan. She proposed building a series of canals and wells to bring water from the distant mountains to their parched lands. It was an ambitious project, but she believed it could save the kingdom. Prince Tunde supported Amina's plan wholeheartedly. He rallied the kingdom's resources and personally oversaw the construction of the canals. Together, they worked alongside their people, digging and building with their own hands. Their dedication inspired the villagers to join in the effort, and slowly but surely, the work progressed. Months passed, and the first signs of success began to show. Water started flowing into the fields, and the once dry land began to recover. Crops grew tall and green, and the people celebrated the return of their prosperity. The drought had tested the kingdom, but it also strengthened the bond between the prince and his queen and their people. They proved that with love, determination, and unity, even the greatest challenges could be overcome. The drought had tested the kingdom, but it also strengthened the bond between the prince and his queen and their people. They proved that with love, determination, and unity, even the greatest challenges could be overcome. As the years went by, Prince Tunde and Queen Amina continued to lead with grace and wisdom. Their love story became a legend, passed down through generations as a reminder that true leadership and love come from understanding, compassion, and the courage to stand together in times of need. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the next one that YouTube is recommending for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep enjoying more uplifting content. Stay joyful and see you in the next video.